Hi, I'm Arya from Year 1.
I'm Isu, also from Year 1, or the R13 batch.
Hi, I'm Yen. I'm from R12 and I'm specializing in computer engineering.
Yes, and I'm Tialu. I'm also from R12 and I'm specializing in computer science.
I'm Isfern, also from R12, and I'm specializing in electrical and electronics engineering.
So hi, my name is Wei Yu. I'm a Year 4 undergrad here in REP and I'm specializing in electrical and electronics engineering.
Hi, I'm Wei Bin, also Year 4 REP, specializing in computer engineering.
So REP stands for Renaissance Engineering Program, and the whole idea is that we're reviving engineering, like bringing in a new age. A very close-knit community here, 40 to 50 engineers in a batch, and we're working together, forming like strong connections.
I think the idea behind the name Renaissance Engineering Program is the idea that back in the Renaissance times, there were people like Da Vinci who could be experts in like literally everything. I think the idea of the Renaissance Engineering Program is to turn us all into sort of mini Da Vinci, who know a little bit about everything, enough to create cool things.
Yeah, so to me, I'm not sure what the school's definition is, but I feel like they call it Renaissance Engineering because they just want to give it like a bit of a twist from like the traditional, like what you would think of engineering, just like mugger course.
So officially, I guess the school's explanation is to have sort of like a rebirth of engineering in general, have more people to take up engineering places in both Singapore and worldwide, and also in the sense that, like what Isfaran said, it's a bit more broad-based than every other engineering courses on offer from NTU. Yeah, I guess we should add that we don't exactly study Da Vinci.
So yeah, we don't draw Vitruvian Man or build helicopters, but in short, we are a broad-based curriculum that bridges engineering, business and humanities. So we take a lot of different and a huge variety of mods actually. So we have mostly engineering mods, some business and entrepreneurship mods, and some humanities mods like law as well as writing and reasoning.
Yep. So we graduate with a bachelor's in engineering science, specializing in all the different engineering areas that you could choose from, such as like electrical and electronics engineering, computer engineering, civil engineering, and also a master's of science in technological management. Yeah.
I think we had like a very strong community sense in our Year 1, and we have this TBL system, which is a team-based learning, where we group up with another 5 students where we do projects on a daily basis, eat lunch together, eat dinner together, and basically have classes together. Okay, so I chose REP mainly because I was really passionate about physics and mathematics, but I really didn't know what engineering I wanted to specialize in. So REP allows me to experience all the different types of engineering and choose one that actually aligns with what I want to do for the rest of my life. Should I say rest of my life?
Similarly, I also knew I wanted to pursue engineering, but I wasn't really sure what I was truly passionate about. So REP's curriculum allowed me to try a hand at different engineerings, and if I figured out that I actually didn't want to do one type that I thought I had an interest in, I always have a backup plan to fall on. So that's why I chose REP.
Okay, so my specialization is in computer engineering because in one of the Year 1 mods, I liked the lab session where we got to play with the lights. So I was like, oh, that's quite cool, but I also wanted to do a bit of coding, so I thought that CE would be like a good middle between EEE and CS.
Isfaran?
Well, I'm in EEE, Electrical and Electronic Engineering, and ours is one of the more conventional engineering pathways, I suppose. We learn about power and we learn about computer chips. So right now we're learning a lot about integrated circuits, which is quite tough, but it's also very interesting. And yeah, fortunately we do a lot less coding than our friends in computer engineering.
Okay, so personally, I'm taking computer science in REP, as you all know. I don't know why everyone's like nodding at me. Oh, really? Right, so I'm taking computer science, and I guess the reason I chose computer science in REP was I just wanted a more broad-based curriculum. I couldn't really see myself doing just the technical side of things, like all the way through. I also personally really enjoyed like personal gadgets and devices. So delving into the field was probably like a no-brainer. It's just what course to take it in. On offer as well, in within our batch, we have people taking mechanical engineering, chemistry and biomolecular engineering, material science, and more. I guess on offer is like everything that every engineering course that NTU has to offer, you can specialize in, which is great, I think.
In our second year, we take on this module over the course of both semesters called Renaissance Design. And in what we call RE Design, we are split up into teams of about 5 or 6. And over the course of the year, we have to come up with essentially a product, an invention that we're trying to create. It's been really fun so far, and in REP, we're equipped with a lot of excellent facilities with which to create our product. For example, here we're in the Maker's Lab. The Maker's Lab is full of 3D printers, a laser cutter, CNC machine, anything you could ever think of needing in the process of creating basic things with the sort of maker ideals, yes.
So, for example, Isvaran and I are now working on competition for drones, and along the way we do need like a space to tinker, solder things, and essentially try to put like a functioning drone together and within the competition specifications, which in itself is a challenge, but with the facilities that I guess is provided in REP, that's a lot of that like administrative stuff is put aside, and we don't really have to worry about it that much. So one thing about REP is that it's quite prominent, I guess, that a lot of our batches, a lot of our classmates, seniors, juniors alike, like to do a lot of hackathons and competitions. The reason for that, I think, personally, is that I learn a lot by doing, which means instead of having like reading the textbook and all things like that, it's way easier for me to retain knowledge and experience by just making something in general. And I guess if people are interested in those sorts of things, you can come to REP. There's a lot of hackathon culture here, and yeah, the prizes are pretty nice too. Yeah.
Right, so in year 3 we actually have the choice of 5 universities to go to. They include University of British Columbia, University of Waterloo, and University of Toronto, and these 3 are in Canada. And we have one in America, which is University of California, Berkeley, and the last one is in London, which is the Imperial College of London.
Okay, so I went to Berkeley, and at Berkeley, the most famous course there is actually in computer science and computer engineering. So as I'm specializing more into the computer engineering side, I took on courses such as operating systems, embedded systems, which I learned a lot from. The profs there are very professional. The group mates there are very friendly and very welcoming, and overall I had a great time learning there.
Right, for UBC wise, the academics also very similar to what Jason has brought up. There's a broad range of courses that you could take. In UBC, because it was located in beautiful British Columbia, there was a lot of nature around, and every week we would take like a road trip or hike around Vancouver, and during the recess weeks as well as the longer breaks like the winter break, we would fly out to national parks like Banff. We would go to explore other areas in Canada like Toronto, Quebec.
When we are at Berkeley, since it's near the Silicon Valley, so we have a lot of more opportunities for interaction and exposure with the tech companies there. So for example, there are many talks that are held by like Google or Apple engineers when I was there. Get to try out some of that new tech, and actually some of us get to do a little bit of an interview there and got away like with some merch at the same time, which is good. Yep.